Hello and welcome back to another Costco mattress review. Today we're reviewing the Kirkland Signature Lakeridge. This is a 14.5-inch thick hybrid mattress with a whopping 6 distinct material layers.
Now that's a lot of layers.
The Lakeridge is a Costco mattress exclusive. It's the only mattress within the Kirkland brand and it's marketed as by Stearns & Foster. However, it's manufactured by Sealy, which is owned by Tempur Sealy International. Confused yet? All you really need to know is this is a value-centric hybrid mattress with a thick profile and a $1,000 price tag. But can it live up to the Kirkland brand name? Or is something lost when a global mattress maker builds a mattress for a retailer that's branded both Kirkland and Stearns & Foster, all while being made by Sealy? Let's find out now. For the Kirkland Signature Lakeridge, scores were fairly mixed, but they all gathered in the 7.0 to 8.9 range. 5 of our 8 scoring categories were green, and those included motion transfer, response time, edge support, pressure relief, and company. Then there were 3 categories that slipped just below the 8.0 threshold, and those were cooling, sex, and off-gassing. This gave the Lakeridge an overall performance score of 7.95. For reference, the average performance score is 8.58 based on the 245 mattresses tested to date. As for where it ranks across the other Costco mattresses, it scored considerably lower than the Casper Cooling Select Hybrid, which is our current Costco winner. Next up, let's talk about the firmness on the Lakeridge. It has a medium feel, giving it a 5 out of 10 firmness on the firmness scale, where 10 is the most firm. This is just a touch softer than the most popular firmness rating, which is a 6 out of 10 medium firm feel. Moving on, we're going to talk through what the Kirkland Signature Lakeridge does best. First of all, while this is one of the more expensive mattresses offered at Costco, it's still available for less than $1,000 for a queen. Second, there is less motion transfer than average. This helps make it a good option for couples, especially if one or more sleepers are more sensitive to movements during the night. Third, the mattress offers very deep sinkage with low levels of bounce. If you like the feel of soft foams enveloping the body, this could be a good choice. However, all mattresses aren't ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Lakeridge. First, the low bounce hinders sex performance and may not be great for couples who do the dance without pants. Second, cooling performance is less than great. It retains more heat than the average mattress and is not particularly quick to dissipate it either. The last thing to consider is that the foams are slower to respond than a typical mattress that we test. This is mostly okay, but you can certainly feel the slow response as it impacts your ease of movement on the mattress. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has excellent support. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress uses an 8.25-inch support layer. This is slightly thicker than the average 7.9-inch support layer based on all of our tests to date. With the 5 out of 10 firmness rating, the Lakeridge is appropriate for most body types and sleeping positions. Notably, the mattress does not use a zone coil unit. This is expected for a mattress at this price point, as you typically don't see zone coil units until the 1.5K price range. On screen now is our chart of the recommendations for different body weights and sleeping positions. Overall, I'm pleased with the level of support, and I expect most sleepers will find support to be sufficient. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has a fair level of cooling performance. During our test, I felt a slight to moderate level of heat retention around my body. The mattress lacks any type of significant cooling design features, cooling layers, or cooling cover. The materials all feel quite basic, and overall, I'm not impressed by the quality of the foams. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 90.8 degrees Fahrenheit which is 1.2 degrees warmer than the average of 89.6 degrees based on all of our tests to date. When we consider the complete picture of objective data, subjective experience, and material analysis, I'm confident in my view that cooling performance is fair at best. For the Sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.73 inches. This is 0.60 inches deeper than the average of 2.13 inches. The very deep level of sinkage creates more of an enveloping feel around the body. However, because the mattress uses a mix of multiple polyfoam layers and just one memory foam layer, the body contouring hung isn't excessive. Despite the fact that there is enough foam on top of the coils for this to be considered a hybrid, it has far more of a traditional coil mattress feel. In any case, the sinkage depth is enough to be classified as very deep. For many sleepers, this feel can be ideal. However, many back and stomach sleepers may find the sinkage depth is simply too extreme. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has a low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 8.09 meters per second squared. This is 80% less motion transfer than the average of 8.75 meters per second squared. The Kirkland has a significantly thicker than average 6.25 inch comfort layer built from quilted foam, polyfoam, and memory foam. These foam layers do a great job at reducing energy and motion on the mattress. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.15 seconds. We see reduced motion thereafter, but also motion that remains spiky up until 0.51 seconds. By 0.65 seconds, we return to near zero levels of energy. While I do wish the motion duration was a bit shorter, it's not bad by any stretch. Given the lower than average acceleration levels, I expect most sleepers will find this level of motion transfer to be satisfactory. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it is fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has a material responsiveness that is a mixed bag. In our mostly recovered test, we saw a material recovery of 0.3 seconds. This is 0.11 seconds faster than the average of 0.41 seconds. That said, the fully recovered response time was significantly worse. In our fully recovered test, we saw a material responsiveness of 1.9 seconds. This is 1.0 seconds slower than the average of 0.90 seconds. While most of the foam layers within the Kirkland rebound back to shape quickly, the memory foam layer takes considerably longer to reform back to shape. For more sensitive sleepers, this could cause the mattress to feel more difficult to move around on. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the max height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has a low level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 6.99 inches. This is 2.67 inches less bounce than the average of 9.66 inches. The lower bounce is a result of the thicker than average foam comfort layers. This low bounce is greatly facilitating the lower levels of motion transfer we measured. However, it's also the reason for the worse sex performance and greater difficulty in moving around on the mattress. Typically, I like to see 8 to 12 inches of total bounce height. Suffice to say, Kirkland Signature is a good bit short of that. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has a good level of edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 4.00 inches. This is just slightly better than the average sitting sinkage of 4.03 inches. While sitting directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt well supported and there was no collapse of materials. Lying edge support was excellent. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The Kirkland uses 2 rows of reinforced edge support coils. These coils are helping to create robust support for both sitting and lying. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce, more supportive edges are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Kirkland Signature has a fair level of sex performance. While noise, pressure relief, and edge support all earned good scores, cooling and bounce left much to be desired. Bounce in particular is problematic. The mattress simply has a low level of bounce at only 6.99 inches. The lower bounce does help to reduce motion transfer, but also significantly negatively impacts the dance without pants. Without a higher level of bounce, the mattress simply cannot create the right conditions for ideal amorous activity. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge has a good level of pressure relief, though it doesn't rise to the excellent or outstanding levels. During our test, I felt a slight level of pressure points build on my body. The mattress is equipped with a 6¼ inch comfort foam. This is notably thicker than the average comfort layer thickness, which is 4.1 inches based on all of our tests to date. That said, while the thickness of the comfort layer is great, the quality of the foam layers leaves much to be desired. None of the foam layers look or feel especially high quality. While I'm pleased that they are thicker than average, I'm also deeply concerned about their performance and durability long term. These foams are similar to other foams I've tested in the past that have had longevity issues, sagging, and more significant body impressions. All that to say, the Kirkland Signature has good pressure relief, but some sleepers could find it degrades over time. In looking at our pressure mapping tests, overall performance is good, with expected pressure points while lying on my side at the hip and shoulders. I am a little concerned that the max pressure hit 1.76 psi on the shoulder. As pressure nears 2.0 psi, it starts to feel seriously problematic. Given that my body at 140 pounds hit a 1.76 psi is concerning, as heavy-weighted bodies are more likely to feel greater levels of pressure. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor or dissipates more quickly are better. Off-gassing on the Kirkland Signature Lakeridge is strong right out of the bag, and the odor took 8 days to fully dissipate. For reference, the average off-gassing duration is 6 days, so the Kirkland is a couple days worse than average. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. The Kirkland Signature Lakeridge is exclusively sold by Costco and is backed by Costco's trial and refund policy. This gives the mattress a 365-night trial and a 20-year warranty. Shipping and returns are both free as well. I would recommend the Kirkland Signature Lakeridge for sleepers who are looking for a hybrid mattress with a softer feel. The Lakeridge has a super thick comfort layer with a softer than average firmness. This gives it deeper sinkage and a notable body enveloping sensation for sleepers. This is particularly good for side sleeping, but can be a little problematic for some back and stomach sleepers. It has low bounce and slow response time on average, so it's not the best choice for amorous activities. Finally, I wouldn't recommend it for those who need great cooling performance. But if you don't, this is an okay option for those looking to spend around $1,000, especially if you like Costco's terms and conditions. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Kirkland, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.